Hey, Laura J. On my way to Jeannie Crux's Femme Rising event in Oshawa today. Looking forward to that. And was listening to a tarot reading about Ascension, or mentioned Ascension. And I just wanted to frame a new perspective on what Ascension is, not from what was shared there, but my own view that Ascension is actually a reflection of consciousness. So it's nothing about the physical that changes, it's the consciousness within the physical that changes. Or is it actually in us? Double trouble. This is where we see that the trouble is we have been externalizing our power and letting our energy be devoured through energetic vampirism. Energetic vampirism is very real. It is the taking of people's energy or the giving of people's energy.
In 1 kilometer, take exit 418 toward Durham Regional Road 16, Ritson Road.
There is also what it means to receive energy. And this is what we inherently do with one another when we are not coming from a victim or wounded place. When we are connecting through
Take
our
exit
wounds,
418.
when we are connecting through our wounds, it is the lowest hanging fruit of connection. Through
At the light,
woundology.
turn left onto Bloor Street East, Durham Regional Road 22.
Woundology is the wound speak we use to connect with others based on shared trauma. Shared trauma mean that we go back to the pain, the suffering, the wound.
In 200 meters, turn left onto Ritson Road South, Durham Regional Road 16.
And lead from that place.
At the light, turn left onto Ritson Road South, Durham Regional Road 16. Signs for Regional Road 16, Ritson Road South.
We lead from our wound. And that wound
Continue on Durham Regional Road 16 for 2 kilometers.
then becomes how we stay stuck in the loop of the story. Because if the glory of our connection is based on wounding out with someone and comparing wounds and stories and really staying stuck in what happened to us, if that is our point of connection, we can't surrender that. Because that would mean changing the foundation upon which our connection is based. That would be troublesome, worrying, hard. The corner church, the cornerstone of the church, is us, who then act as agents for the crown to take us down to the level of a legal status that wholly defines us based on the box of identity we check to say that is what I am, when the reality is, this is what I am. And any box that I might check because I identify with aspects of that title, status, personage, identity, label, I do not get to bring all of me with me when I check a box, because no box reflects all of me. I am the one and only Laura J. there ever has or will be. Even if others name their child in the same name, with the same name. And it becomes popular to do, because the lawful sparrow is who tells the tale, 888. It is time for it to stop seeming like this crazy story I have tracked, as I got back to the fact that I may well be crazy, but that's only because it's one letter shy of crassy, where the Z becomes a C. And we see that it is the kratos of power. That's the Greek word for power, kratos. And if the crassy is reflective of the kratos, then our power comes.
In 400 meters, turn right onto King Street East.
Hunter was on the license plate there. So it goes back to actually being part of a hunting game, and to know that it is either prey or predator in the game, like Hunger Games, as an example of what we're actually living out. When we start to see that we get to choose how we will use what we have and each other in the process, we can stop abusing one another and just get back to the perfect use effect, which is supposed to be only with uses and fructus as part
At
of
the light,
equation.
turn right onto King Street East.
King Street East, of course, because it is the king who has us think. The souverain
Continue on King Street East for 1 kilometer.
isn't about the chess game. For the roi, R-O-I, king in French, and reine, queen in French, she turns his head and commands where he looks instead of where he feels called or drawn, if he is not sure of himself and conscious and conscientious of where he puts his focus. Kings and queens, baby. We're living the dream, quite literally, when we are in la maison d'être of Hyros Prism.